Hi, it's Robyn from Holloway Friendly. We thought we'd start today's video off by coming to meet our founder, George Holloway in Stroud. For our third and final video on everyday language. Our founder, George Holloway, was a businessman and a clothing manufacturer. Around 150 years ago, he invented a new type of sickness insurance after seeing the impact of ill health on working people. We're very proud that George imagined and created something new from a blank sheet of paper. Which leads us on to our first tip of the day. Read it, close it down, rewrite it. So if you find something that needs rewriting, maybe because of jargon, or it might just be past its sell-by date, we've got a recommendation for you. Start with a blank sheet of paper. Otherwise, the ghost of the old copy will haunt your new copy. Unfortunately, you can normally just tell when someone's tried to plain English some old document. So start afresh and make it completely your own. All you need to do is read the old piece of copy, make a note of the main points, close it down completely, and start again from a blank sheet of paper. You can just tell something like this still has one foot in the past. You can choose how long you want your insurance to last, your policy term. During the policy term, you pay us money each month, your premium. If you stop paying your premiums or cancel the policy, you'll no longer be covered. The first sentence is good. You can choose how long you want your insurance to last. But then they've given it a special name, your policy term. It's the same with during the policy term, you pay us money each month, your premium. Again, they've given the money the customer pays each month an unnecessary special name, the premium. These special names are then used in the copy instead of the everyday words. Instead, it literally could have just said, you can choose how long you want your insurance to last. You'll pay us money each month for your insurance. If you stop paying or cancel, you won't be insured anymore. It means exactly the same, it just doesn't need the special insurance words. It's just using everyday words. Questions and answers are really helpful. Oh, hello. I recognise you. You look familiar. Do you know what? I was just thinking the same. Cheers. Oh, cheers. Anyway, I've got a question for you. How do questions and answers help when it comes to writing to customers? Well, they can make things read more like a conversation, a question and an answer back and forwards between me and you. Good point, and I guess they can also help you show empathy, that you're putting yourself in the shoes of your customer. Yeah, true. Plus, it would also be a great way to get rid of passive language. Absolutely, and they're a great way to avoid jargon. Let's see how. For our product called My Sick Pay, we didn't want to use jargon like deferred period in our literature, and we didn't then want to just replace it with more special words like waiting period. So we just asked the question on behalf of our customer, how long do I have to wait before you pay me? And then that means we can answer it really simply. You can choose how many weeks to wait between becoming too unwell to work and when we start paying you sick pay. Your advisor will help you choose how many weeks to wait. It's easy to miss, but nearly all of our terms and conditions are written as question and answers now. Now you know why. Everyday language is a better user experience. So, think about websites. Designers put huge amounts of effort into creating the best possible user experience. Be easy to navigate, buy what you need in as few clicks as possible, and so on. Well, you can think of the language you use as creating a user experience too. When your customer reads something, their brain doesn't actually read every letter in the word. They read the word as a whole and even look at the shape of the words. If you use everyday language, so words that they actually know, they can read them quickly and comfortably. Their brain even anticipates the words that are going to come up next without even needing to read every single word. It just fills in the gaps. Your brain can actually drop up to 30% of the text and still understand it. Imagine someone's reading. It's everyday language. They can read quickly, smoothly, and easily understand the meaning. They're in the flow. What would happen when you drop in some jargon they don't understand? It's going to be like putting an obstacle in their way. It breaks the flow as they try and work out the meaning. It makes anticipation harder too. Or if you start using passive language where it's not clear what relates to who, just more unnecessary work and interpretation for their brain to do. Chances are, eventually they'll lose heart and the will to live. Then it's pretty much going to be game over. So when you think about it, it's a win-win. Text that uses engaging, everyday language is quicker and easier to read and understand. What we've done. We've worked really hard to implement everyday language at Holloway Friendly. We've rewritten our literature from a blank sheet of paper with no jargon, no passive language and no defined terms. We've also started rewriting our letters and communications. We're even updating our advisor hub and online application to remove the jargon. And we've trained all our staff face-to-face on everyday language. We're happy to help. So in our previous videos, we've shown you how the public don't understand the words we use in insurance, how to recognise and start replacing jargon, and how to write in a more engaging and conversational way. And we hope our tips today have been useful. We've also produced a free guide, especially for advisors, on how to improve your communications by using everyday language. If you do want any other help or free training, feel free to give our team a call and we'll be happy to help support you. Finally, a huge thank you to everyone for watching from the marketing team at Holloway. Ryan, Marta, myself and Martin. See you soon!